Pushing up through Challenger Leagues 1 to 3. Welcome fellow Clash addicts, it's Merlin of Indigo Dragons. Just thought I'd show you this picture quickly. I posted it on Reddit as part of a full picture that received quite a lot of good feedback. If you want to see that, check out our Reddit page, or I did a video on it as well. So have a look at that if you're interested. Hope you like that. So this video we're going to look at pushing up through the Challenger Leagues. So after about 11 weeks of playing Clash Royale, after being sort of in the Legends League on Clash of the Clans, I made it up to Challenger 3. So I'm going to show you the battles that got me there and the decks that I used. And here is the deck that I'm using in Challenger 1 to get to Challenger 2. And we pick it up just before I'm hitting to Challenger 2. So let's run that battle now and show you what I did. So here we are in the Legendary Arena League 1. And I'm going to start off by dropping a Knight. I'm using the Giant Skeleton as well for tanking, but the Knight's quite slow, so I'm setting him off first to try and encourage the other team to bring some troops out. I want to get them on our side of the bridge. The Skeleton's going to distract that Executioner, and Baby Dragon's finished that off as well. Just waited for the Executioner to lock onto the Giant Skeleton first, and he's made it all the way to the Princess Tower. So we're going to get a few hits in on that, and Inferno Dragon can deal with that Baby Dragon while it's distracted by the Giant Skeleton. That shouldn't be any problem at all. They've thrown some minions down. Just going to use a tornado to do a bit of damage to them and hold them back whilst some elixir builds up, and the Princess Tower has managed to finish that off. We'll send a Knight in towards that Princess Tower. He might get a couple of hits on it. They should be short on elixir at the moment. There we go. So down to 236, and they've sent in a Mega Knight, so we'll meet that with a Giant Skeleton. There we go. Distracted from the Princess Tower, and they've got a Magic Archer in. He's not quite reaching my King Tower to activate that. I was sending the Royal Guards. Really like those for defense because they've got a shield, so it takes at least one hit of any power level really before they lose their shield, and then they've got sort of a second life after that shield's gone. And we've managed to get Baby Dragon into the King Tower there as well. That's good, doing a bit of damage on there. And again I'm going to drop the Knight. Probably haven't got enough elixir to sort that out. They dropped some minions. Okay, and we pull those back with the tornado again. Next video we're going to do is about using the tornado, using it a little bit more skillfully than here. I'm going to give you a load of tips and different ways of using it. It's incredible actually when you think about the tornado a bit, because there's so many things you can do with it and uses of it. Also we've got some news for you, which is from one of the developers of Clash Royale. So if you want to see that, subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can watch that video when it comes out if you'd like to know more about using the tornado card. Okay, so we've got another Giant Skeleton in to meet their Executioner there, and some Royal Guards in support, but the Executioner's doing so much damage. Haven't got that card yet. Can't wait till I have, and I'm sure it'll be in my deck. Seems so powerful right now. Right, they've got quite a few troops coming in and a fireball, but it's all too late, I'm afraid. That Princess Tower's gone down, and we've won that battle. And that should be enough to push us up into the next league, into Challenger 2. So let's just have a look at the process there. Just short. So we'll have another go. Legendary Arena League 1. Right, so let's start off with the Knight again. I like to start with him because he's low amount of elixir and he's quite slow going, so it should give us time to charge up elixir again and see where their troops are going, what we're going to do there. Not too worried about the wizard there, but it's Ram Rider in support. I should have expected they might drop something there. We'll meet that with the skeleton army. I know the wizard's going to take it out, but should be enough to get the Ram Rider, and of course the wizard locked onto the Princess Tower, so those skeletons survived. Meanwhile, the Inferno Dragon with the baby dragon and the knight had managed to get up to that Princess Tower. As soon as that Inferno Dragon's got lock on to the Princess Tower, it's likely to go down if we can keep that Inferno Dragon alive long enough, with its power ramping up. I'm really liking that card at the moment, and that's why I drew a picture of it. Getting rid of the giant's hair. The giant's bald. Perhaps he got burned by an Inferno Dragon. Who knows? But check out that picture if you're interested on Twitter and Reddit. Okay, so on the left hand side they're doing a push up to our Princess Town. They got it down to 612, but we've managed to get through to their Princess Tower just about. But the Royal Guards have not managed to get rid of that wizard. But we've got a knight there, and he should manage to get to the King Tower, hopefully. And we're going to use the tornado, I think, to pull this Ram Rider off course, bring it in front. Didn't quite pull it over enough to get hits from the second Princess Tower. That's always a good move if you can pull it over far enough. But Inferno Dragon finished that off. Not too much damage on our King Tower though. Certainly a lot more damage to theirs. Let's see if we can pull this one off. So Baby Dragon going in there just to get some hits in on that King Tower. And I've dropped a skeleton army in there, and they met the skeleton army with their own. I thought they might do that, and I was to try and help that Inferno Dragon a little bit. Also to create a bit of distraction for any other troops that might get dropped in that general area. And we've managed to get a few more hits on the King Towers, down to 659 now. Let's see if we can finish it off. A giant skeleton, if he can get there. Oh, he's distracted, but if he could get there, we could blow that up. It's going to take out all the skeletons though, and their knight, mega knight. So that's pretty good. We've got Ram Rider coming in quick now. Good job we got the tornado ready to pull that and the skeleton army away. Otherwise that Princess Tower would have gone down very quickly. And the time's running out now. It's going to go down into sudden death. Both Princess Tower down, but we just got to get some hits on that King Tower. And this is when I wish I had a rocket or a lightning spell. It wouldn't probably be quite enough to destroy that King Tower, I don't think. Let's drop a baby dragon in there to deal with those skeletons and those bats that are coming in. And our own skeleton army just to help push forward a bit and cause some distraction. They've got all their troops clustered together, so the baby dragon is able to hit most of them at the same time. The Royal Guards, if you can put them down right next to the Magic Archer, they'll sort him out. And we've got some more hits on the King Tower. It's down to 195, so close now. We've got an Inferno Dragon in there, and that should just finish it off with some skeletons in support down. Yes, and it's gone down. So we should be up into Challenger 2. Let's see where that puts us. Well done, Kevin. And let's see where we are. So that's enough to push us up 4,321 into Challenger 2 there. Okay, so we're going to jump forward a little bit in time now. After a few days, I think it was, 3 or 4 days playing, and I managed to get up into Challenger 3 as well. So we're going to pick up next battle there, just about to go into Challenger 3. And just having a quick look at my profile. So I'm a newbie, only been playing 11 weeks, not even made it a year yet, but making a lot of progress, and I'm not spending too much money on the game. I think I just bought 2 of the Royal Passes so far, but just playing really hard on it, pushing up that deck. Got quite a few level 10s now, and some level 9s, and we're going to change the deck now for Challenger 2. This is what I was trying out with the Heal Spirit and getting the Mega Knight in there, but we'll swap the Royal Ghost, I think, for the Inferno Dragon. Just trying out the Royal Ghost, got that recently. Really enjoy that card, but I love the Inferno Dragon. Bats I'm finding very useful to deal with things like giant skeleton, P.E.K.K.A.s, that sort of big heavy troops, giants. And also the Sparky, of course. The bats are good for that if there's no other supporting troops. So let's go into this battle. Also using a bandit with this one. I like the bandit. It's good for a counter attack. If you're pushing up one side and you can't make any headway, you can drop a bandit on the other side. Love using a bandit. Okay, so they've gone straight in with a goblin barrel. Always a good idea if you throw a goblin barrel to make sure it's on the outside of the princess tower, not on the inside. You don't want to activate the king tower accidentally. And here we go. So they've got a Tesla there. Does quite a lot of damage to Tesla. But the Mega Knight sorted that out very quickly. And the Inferno Dragon, not ideal against those little goblins, but we should get rid of them and manage to get some hits on the princess tower. And the Inferno Dragon's got a lock onto that princess tower. It's going to do a fair bit of damage there. Just ramping up a bit quicker as it came down. But we sent a bandit on the other side whilst that was distracted. Now, going to use a princess to try and get rid of some more points on that princess tower. So we've done damage to both. I like to do damage to both. Sometimes it doesn't pay off. It's a bit of a gamble. But in those sudden death moments, it's nice to have a good head start on the second tower, I always think. And it's often hard to push through to the king tower. So I think the two princess towers, to go for the 2 crowns, is easier. It does catch me out though sometimes. Sometimes I've done quite a lot of damage on both and not managed to get one of them down, and that's obviously a bit silly, but never mind, we're having fun, we're playing. Also I've got my Mega Knight and my Inferno Dragon there pushing up into their side. Bit of a kamikaze really, because they've got their Mega Knight, so you're always at a disadvantage if you're attacking on the other side of the bridge with the support from your princess towers. You're better off taking out those big heavy troops on your own side. We're into double elixir, sudden death, just 36 points on that princess tag. The Mega Knight's pushing forward, and we've got Inferno Dragon to support him there, and with the baby dragon as well. Hopefully we can just take out that princess tower. Only 36 points to get. There's a lot of troops down there though. The Tesla, we've got it with the Mega Knight, brilliant. And we also managed to get the second tower with the bandit as well. Just 23 seconds left, and we've got loads of troops up onto that king tower as well. 2 Inferno Dragons, can one of them get a lock on? Nearly got the king tower as well. There's some bats there distracting my Inferno Dragon, and there we go. Princess helps to finish that off. It's a 3 crown victory, and that one should push us up into Challenger 3. Let's take a look. So here we are, just short of Challenger 3. One more battle to do. So here we go then. 11 or 12 weeks into playing Clash Royale, and we're ready to push into Challenger 3. Just one more battle to do. They've sent a miner in quick smart to get some hits in on our princess tower. Used the bandit there to take him out fairly quickly with some bats. They've sent in an elixir golem and some skeletons, so we're going to have to deal with that. It's taking out my bandit very quickly. I'm going to use a tornado to pull those over to the middle a bit. Didn't quite pull those elixir golems over, they're quite heavy lumps, but it got rid of the skeletons, and the princess is helping behind the princess tower to take those elixir golems and golemates out. They've sent in a fireball, that's taken out my princess, but we've got the Mega Knight and a baby dragon pushing forward, and they got another elixir golem. They've got a second one very quickly. I don't know whether they got a mirror card. Let's see. Oh, they've sent in an Inferno tower now, but we've taken that out very quickly and got some hits on the princess tower on the left, and a bandit got some hits on the princess tower on the right. A tornado to get rid of some of those skeletons, and the Inferno dragon got a lock on, and it's gonna get a lock on the king. Oh no, it's not. Can we get a lock on that king tower? And that's gonna go down quickly as well then. Here we go. The Inferno dragon's got plenty of health, and it's down, it's gone. So up into Challenger 3. Really loving using the Inferno Dragon. If you can get it locked onto one of those towers, takes them out very quickly. So let's see where we are then. Up to 4,601 trophies and into Challenger 3. There we go. So I do hope you've enjoyed this video. There's a little reminder of my deck. If you have enjoyed it, please don't forget to leave a like and your comments. What deck are you using in Challenger League? Thanks very much for watching. Don't forget to hit subscribe and that notification bell for our latest videos when they come out.